Vikas here from the Vikas and Ashley Travel Vlogs YouTube channel, and today we're going to be showing you what Codersport, Pennsylvania looks like. We are at Lyman Run State Park, and we're going to be also going to Cherry Springs State Park, where hopefully, if the clouds go away, we're going to be able to see an incredible amount of stars because it is a dark sky park. So come along with us. I'll see you later. Me too, buddy boy. See you later. Bye. So this is Lyman Run State Park. So it is a campground that you can actually camp in. But what's cool about this is that there's multiple campgrounds, and there's this almost like this main office area, which has this swimming area too, which a lot of families are doing right now, and a little, almost like a little beach too. So it's super cool. It's a little dam there too, but it's a cool, really cool little lake. That you can swim, fish, we've seen fishermen, and kayaking too. So we're gonna see what we can do to enjoy this place, but it is gorgeous. We made it to the beach, Ashley.
Yeah.
Woo! It's actually nice, super cool. Oh wow, what a view. See the reservoir. It's beautiful here. Hazy, really hazy too. Let's see how cold it is.
Cold.
Oh, it's cold. Not bad. Not terrible. Enjoying yourself?
Yeah.
Well, it is just gorgeous here. Incredible views. And the little shack there sells a lot of food, and they sell kayaking too. Unfortunately, they close in about 30 minutes, so we can't kayak today. So here's that the top of the reservoir over here. You can see just how all of these are blocked, and it's showing off the pattern to that middle ground, which is where the water actually falls through. How cool of a design is that? That's so cool. Wow. How cool is this? Wow. If only it wasn't so hazy. You can see just how hazy it is. The sun just comes right through. So welcome to our campground. So what's cool about this campground is this is in the lower part of Lyman State Park, and we reserved this for about 30 bucks a night. It's very cheap, but this actually is cool because it has a little bench area, a little fire pit that you can make your own fire, and we will be doing that. We bought local wood because there's You essentially don't want to mess with the ecosystem, so you have to buy local wood if you want to start a fire. So we're going to be starting a fire tonight and doing some camping stuff. But what's very cool about this is that it has a charger. So we are actually charging our car while at the campground, which is insane. So if you have an EV, perfect place. Modern campground in Lyman State Park in the lower, and even in the upper one, they are equipped with chargers. So let me show you. They have a few different outlets, and what I did is connected my regular EV ports to my base, to my connector, and actually just plugged it into a 3-prong regular outlet. But they have these other ones if you need for your charging your other EVs. But what a way to charge a car overnight, and you don't have to worry about losing your power while you're in camp mode, which is what we're going to be doing tonight. We're going to be sleeping in our car, and what's cool, we have an air mattress that fits in the back of the car, and we have this almost like 4-inch of memory foam that we put on top of it. So it's a really comfortable night's sleep, and we'll be showing you that tonight. So I'm just gathering some little sticks to make a fire, and we found our first little critter, a little frog, a little jungle frog. What's up, buddy? How are you? He was just hopping around. And right actually near our campground, our car, actually, you can see it, it's right over there. But right up here is the bathrooms, and they have showers up here too. And a little free library, which is... So this is what the bathroom looks like, and it does have a shower, which is free to use if you're a camper. So that's really, really nice. Okay, so now I'm going to show you how to set up your Tesla as a bedroom. So we have the back completely empty. Make sure you don't need anything from here because you're not going to be able to access it. Back seat is empty, so we are going to kick the back seats down, all the way down. Perfect. And now we are going to put our mattress in. So what I have actually is the Lost Horizon Tesla Model Y mattress. So this is battery or lithium ion charged battery pack. So what we do is we're going to take this bad boy and put it in the back. So next what you're going to do is take your inflatable pump from Lost Horizon. We're going to connect it to the valve, which inflates the air automatically. So you'll undo this. Kind of hard with one hand. There we go. Undo it. You see a little valve that says inflate or deflate. We'll flip it to the inflate. So now air is rushing in. You plug this. This is the inflatable side. This is the deflate side. So we'll plug that guy in flush as we can, and then our button is over here. All you do, tap it twice and let it go, and you'll see it is gonna auto inflate. So in a matter of seconds, this whole thing will be an air mattress, just like any typical air mattress you would know. And then I usually just adjust it into place so that our latch can connect without much issue. But you see, it goes up really fast, honestly. And with a matter of seconds, it'll be done. One thing to note is as you're inflating your air mattress, this can get kind of stuck. So what I usually do is you can kind of hang it all the way up. You can see even on that side where I'm gonna push that up so it's all the way away from it, so it can't cause any sort of damage. So we have this 4-inch memory from Lucid that we bought on Amazon.com, and it just adds a lot more cushion because this tends to actually, because you're on a slope, because the chairs in the back seat are a little bit elevated, you kind of slide backwards. So this prevents that from happening. So we put a little sheet cover over the foam, and we have our pillows and the little blankets. We'll show you what it looks like right when we're done. Well, there you go. This is what a mattress looks like in the back of a Tesla Model Y. Incredibly, actually spacious. We like to have 2 pillows up front for our head. Little blanket here, two for our feet, just to elevate it a little bit. But this is what it looks like. It's super comfortable, and at night, when you're actually on, you could even see the screen. So we watch a little Netflix or something. All right, Ashley's gonna test it out for us and give us a review.
Oh shoot! My back hit the thing.
You're not selling this.
It's nice. Once you're inside. So,
yeah, I mean, look at how much space you still have from your feet. It's so much.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just have to watch it.
If you're a short person, it's totally fine.
Exactly. But yeah, that's how you look.
Yeah.
Yeah, super comfortable, and a lot of space too.
Yeah.
So we'll say goodbye to Ashley. Bye, Ashley. Bye. Boom. Okay, we're gonna start a fire. So right now, if you can look down here, we gathered up a bunch of these small twigs and the little things around. This is more kindling that we bought from a local store using local Pennsylvania wood, and then we have our bigger fuel, which we're going to be using a bit later. So this will actually keep the fire going once we get it going. So 3 things you need for a fire: the fuel, the kindling, which is what we have down here, and then the fire starter. So today, what we're using for fire starter is that there's so many different ways to do it. But what I like to do is use this little cotton. These are little cotton balls or cotton pads that I soak in Vaseline gauze. So this actually catches fire really, really well. So you'll see, I'm gonna just use a few that is gonna get our fire started. You see the Vaseline impregnated cotton. So we'll keep it there, and then what I'm going to use to actually spark the fire is this. It's a little flint and steel, essentially. So this catches that initial spark. This is right off Amazon, super easy, super cheap. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to catch this cotton on fire. That's going to get these little twigs and kindling going, and then we'll add more fuel once we have a little fire going. So just a few, and then see, here we go. We have that going, and we're gonna move that right into the wood. All right, it's as easy as that. Starting fire is not too hard. All you need is a good fire starter. You need some good kindling, then you need the fuel. So this will get everything started, and then we'll get the fuel on. Easy as that. So when you see the smoke coming up too much, that means you're smoldering the fire. You're not letting enough oxygen in. So what I'm doing, you can do it multiple ways, but I'm just breathing into it to get the oxygen flowing, or you could just wave whatever cardboard or piece you have. But it just needs some good oxygen, and then the fire will catch.
Fanning the flames, right?
Exactly. There you go. You're gonna get a better fire now. It's as simple as that. You don't need too much to start a fire. And I like that way. Just cotton soaked with Vaseline gauze, a little flint and steel action, and then you're good. But you can use a blast match. You can use whatever method. There's like hundreds and hundreds of methods, all going even really primitive. But this is just the way I like to do it. And as your kindling's going, which it does look like it's going, you can start adding some fuel. So Ashley's gonna add the bigger logs now. Right on top, wherever you want. Don't be afraid of it. Good job, you did it. Actually, a set of our logs was even damp. That's why it actually took a bit longer to start than we wanted. But you can actually hear the steam being evaporated from the water, and even look, you can see it boiling. So that's why it can take a little bit longer if you don't have bone dry wood. But one of the sets we got is more bone dry. That's why it caught fire so much faster. But now we got it going, and you can actually see it's evaporating too, which is crazy. Yeah, that is just boiling away. You can just see it going. Wow, it was so damp. So I'm actually just putting these there. This is from the same batch, so I'm putting it closer to the fire to start drying it out, so that it'll light faster. But the fire's going, and we're gonna show you what's for dinner. So we are going to do pad thai and 3 cheese mac and cheese. Oh yeah. So we're gonna get the fire going. We're gonna start boiling some water, and then for these things are actually really cool. All you do is add some boiling water, mix it up, give it some time, and then it's ready to eat. It's pretty much freeze-dried meals, but it's actually really good. We got some water boiling, and once it's boiling, we're gonna start making dinner. See, by putting the fire near the source of the actual fire, the water in the wood is actually evaporating, drying it out, so that when we actually use this fuel later, it'll be much easier to catch fire. It doesn't have to burn through all that water. So putting it near the fire is a great way to get it to dry out fast. Then putting that dry wood, after we got the moisture out, into the actual fire, it just lights up like so easily. It's so much easier than now. This fire is just going so fast. So this is what's for dinner. 3 cheese mac and cheese, air dried. So we're gonna rehydrate that. And this is what the pad thai looks like. Great. So we're gonna get our boiling water. And the pad thai is about 1 3/4 cup. I don't have a measuring thing, so we're gonna just guess. There we go. Wait, tell me when, Ashley. Probably good?
Yeah.
And then 1 cup into the mac and cheese. Again, we're guesstimating. Probably good?
Yeah.
Okay. And then we have cutlery somewhere.
In the bag?
Yeah. So we're just gonna mix it up, let it kind of rehydrate, and we'll have dinner very soon. Mac and cheese and pad thai. So good.
Yum.
How was it? Good, right?
Not bad.
Yeah. Okay, we're gonna show you a incredible dessert camping hack. All you need, good old roasting stick, some fresh strawberries, and some marshmallow fluff. Oh yeah. So you take your strawberry, put it on the roasting stick. Beautiful. Open your marshmallow fluff, and you kind of have to spoon it. The strawberry, if you dip it, it doesn't really stick to the fluff. But if you spoon on the fluff onto the strawberry, it sticks a bit better. There you go. Oh yeah, there you go. Yep, just kind of smooth it around. Beautiful. There you go.
Okay.
There you go. And now the next step is we're gonna roast this baby. So get your fire ready. And Ashley, there you go. We're gonna roast that marshmallow fluff. And then it becomes this incredible fruity, marshmallowy goodness. It's such a good dessert. Yeah, it's already getting brown. Good job. And there we go. Beautifully roasted marlow. on that strawberry. Go ahead and eat it and tell us how it is. Ooh.
That's really good.
There you go. Beautifully roasted marshmallow topped strawberry. Oh, that's so good. Hard to beat. And if you want to go the old-fashioned way, roast some regular mallows for s'mores. Oh yeah. And there we go. We got our roasted mallow. Ashley lovingly set up the s'more station already. And there we go. Oh no! So we're hard with one hand. Oh, there we go. Oh yeah. And look at Ashley's beautifully toasted mallow. Nailed it.
Ooh, look at that.
Beautiful. So good.
Worth the calories.
By the fire. Hard to beat.
Good classic combination. So good.
And then when you're ready to put out your fire, just pour some water on it. Nice. Keep going. You gotta get all of those fires, red fire out. And we can kind of kick it around too, because the embers can honestly get trapped underneath. So if you kind of move the logs around and get all the embers, then the fire actually goes off. Yeah, you can honestly see it, and if I move this, you'll see there's some embers. They can catch fire again. So yeah, really kind of kick the fire around, and then get all that.
Might need some water.
Exactly. We can get, yep, and see if you don't really get everything out, the fire will just start again. So you really have to kick it around and get all the fire out. Alright, we're tired, so we are going to tell you how to black out these windows so no light comes in and no one can see what you're doing inside.
Anything.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Alright, so what we just did is we put these blackout curtains into the windows. It's so dark already, you can't really see, but you cannot see into our car. It is completely and utterly private. So we're going to get into our bed and likely read a book or watch some Netflix and call it a day. We might do a time lapse depending on how the clouds look. Honestly, it's a little too covered. We can't really see anything. But if we can, we're going to show you what it looks like. But we'll see you in the morning. Good morning. Oh, it's a nice morning. There's something about waking up in nature that is just so hard to capture on film, but it's so nice. It's just, you hear the birds and the sounds are so quiet. Oh, super nice. There's our car. So Ashley's breaking down the beds while I just gather as many little twigs as I can to start a fire so we can get breakfast going. This is how Ashley gets her squat exercises in. Alright, for breakfast we have instant coffee and biscuits and gravy. Oh yeah, it's really good. Same thing, you just add boiling water to it, mix it up, and then it is ready in minutes. Add water, mix this around. Let it rehydrate. Close it up so I can steam in the bag. This is what it looks like after you rehydrate. It becomes almost like a thick gravy. Very good. Alright, so we got a little breakfast in us, did a little Bible study. Now we are going to try to go for a little hike before we will drive to Cherry Springs. Alright, Rock Run Trail we're gonna try. First obstacle. Yeah. Yeah. You got it. Nice. Wow, this is just absolutely gorgeous. Wow. We're not sure actually how long the trail is because we don't have data. But we also don't have bear spray, so we enjoyed ourselves. We're gonna turn around. Ashley's running. Alright, so we're back at our campsite. We're already essentially fully broken down. All we have to do is fully put out our fire, which is almost already there. Then we're gonna go to Cherry Springs. Let's take you there. So welcome to Cherry Springs. It's a dark sky park and there's incredible stargazing, and you can even see the Milky Way if everything aligns. You need clear skies, you need the moon phase gone. So there's a lot of things that have to kind of work out for you to really see well. But this is obviously morning, there's a lot of fog, but this is a super cool site. They even have like a whole astronomy viewing area, a field over there. So if you have your own telescope, you can even reserve it to really get a good overnight viewing of our solar system, of other planets, and it's just such a cool spot. But if you have a Tesla, they have free charging here, which is really cool. All you need is the adapter to actually fit into your car, but otherwise, yeah, you can charge your car here while you view the nighttime sky. Super cool area. So we're just gonna walk around because we're not staying here. These birds are getting so close to us. They're so cute. But yeah, so this is the map of Cherry Springs. So you have a nighttime viewing area, a campground, which actually sells up pretty fast, and it doesn't have too much. And they have the overnight astronomy observation field. And they have little classes and lectures they give there too, which is very cool. It's super peaceful here, super quiet. And actually there's less bugs here than there were in Lyman Run, which is funny. But this is just super cool, super peaceful. Imagine just laying here in the middle of the night with millions and millions of stars right above you. It's so cool. Ashley's frolicking. It's so fun, so cool. We're gonna come back here and do another video when we can actually see stuff. There goes Ashley. What a fun place to come. And briefly, this is how the campgrounds look. So it's, yeah, super rustic. They do have some fire pits. No chargers, it looks like. Look at how close these birds are getting. Wow, they're getting so close. Whoa. Chill, chill. Actually, one thing that may have contributed to us not being able to see much overnight is that there's a wildfire smoke going across the U.S. We're just getting the news now because we didn't have any signal there. But yeah, that was probably why it was so hazy yesterday. But there's a lot of smoke going across the whole of Pennsylvania, New York, and Canada. So that's actually probably why we couldn't see much. So that explains a lot. But that goes to show you what fires and what natural kind of disasters or environmental conditions can really affect such a wide area of the U.S. And it can affect things like viewing the skies and just having good air quality. All right, so we're taking a little stop in Williamsport. It's a cute little town, not too many people, but we're stopping for coffee, and the smoke is just everywhere. You can smell, it's like campfire smoke. All the mountains in the distance are like covered by the smoke. It's crazy. You can't even see those mountains. But yeah, we're gonna stop for coffee because we need coffee. Coffee check. Now we're gonna try a crazy tomato, chicken parmesan sandwich, crazy turkey, and coleslaw. Not too bad. We're home! And what's crazy, there's Matrix. We turned our air purifier on, and it's at 162. That's the highest it's ever been. Well, we just made it back, and we just had an absolute blast. You're doing even just a short overnight trip. It was just so fun, and getting out of the city is so important for us. We love nature, and I honestly get really stressed about the city, so I need a little escape every now and again. But if you like this content, please hit that like and subscribe button, and we'll put out more content as we're actually going away to a few international trips coming up in the summer, and you don't want to miss that. So we'll stay tuned, and we'll show you our next adventures. See ya.